you do get elected the next Louisville Metro mayor, 1 or 2 terms. How do you see yourself at the end of that administration?
That's a great question. I hope to look back and see a much safer city, a much cleaner city. That's one thing we haven't talked about much yet is we really need to have that same sense of urgency and action-oriented approach to just cleaning up our city, is getting the graffiti off the buildings, fixing the broken street lights. When there are abandoned cars on the road, is getting them off the road in a couple days as opposed to a couple of months. Cleaning up the streets. There's so much that we can and must do. And so a safer city, a cleaner city. I would love to have more neighborhoods, whether it's downtown, whether it's in the West End, whether it's in the South End, whether it's in the southeastern part of the city. Communities that have not gotten the investment from the city since merger or even longer, I would love them to start feeling more of a part of our city because there's been investment in services and infrastructure in every part of the city. And finally, one thing that I'm very passionate about is universal pre-K.
Okay.
As mayor, I want to make it a reality for every 3- and 4-year-old child in Louisville that they have an opportunity to get off to a right start in life with pre-K education starting at age 3. And I think we can make that a reality.
That's bold.
Well, right now, Louisville's on the map for some of the wrong reasons. And I want to go around the country to some of the largest foundations in the country, foundations that have hundreds of billions of dollars of assets, and ask them to invest in Louisville to put us on the map for the right reason. And do that by making universal pre-K a reality for all 3- and 4-year-olds. So I hope to look back on my time as mayor as having created that program for all 3- and 4-year-olds. And finally, housing. There are far too many people in our city, 30,000 people in our units of affordable housing short in this city. People that can't afford a home, a safe, quality home, which is the foundation for our life. And so focusing on an investment in affordable housing is going to be a big focus of mine to address the homeless crisis that our city is facing, but also those who are not homeless, but that are still struggling to afford their home. I want there to be much more affordable housing throughout the entire city of Louisville.